Let's get started. First of all, welcome to Brazil and welcome to the island of metal. How are you doing,
Thank you.
Hans?
I'm fine, and we're
Uh,
really looking forward to come to Brazil. It's
yeah,
our first time.
we'll talk a lot about this. And welcome to Brazil, the most difficult name band to pronounce. Be welcome, and also for the difficult band to pronounce in the Avengers Open Air. How uh, how can I say the right pronounce of the band name?
Band
Feuerschwanz.
name.
How was?
Just try again, please. Sorry.
It's a Feuerschwanz.
Close, very close. It's Feuerschwanz. Feuerschwanz.
Feuerschwanz. Yes,
It,
we
it means
start with
fire. It means fire and tail.
yeah.
Feuer is fire, and Schwanz is tail. Tail would be the political correct translation. There's another translation, but fire tail is good.
Yes, the first question is the class of how can I say the first one's name. Um, Finally, in Brazil, in the Bangers Open Air, my question is how the bands to prepare to know a new country. How do you look different this concert?
Well, we made the experience. It's not much different actually to go to a different country because we sing in German, obviously. So our home countries are Germany, Switzerland, and Austria. And when we first played outside of the German-speaking countries like Spain or France, England, and Czech Republic, at first we thought, oh, people won't understand. But then we realized it doesn't make a difference because the people always feel the energy and the power and the meaning of the music, you know. Music is an universal language and which is understood by everybody. And in the end, it doesn't matter in which language you sing, you still get the power and the meaning of what the people on stage are doing. So we come
You,
there, we bring our show, and we are really looking forward to bring Feuerschwanz to Brazil.
yeah, yeah. I love it. I like the band. I like the band, and for festival for me, it's more special when I see some bands like for the first time here in Brazil, because I think
Mhm.
the energy it's a little different. But I hope to attend your concert and see what you do in the stage. And we see in YouTube a lot of concerts from you, and you really kick ass on stage. And
Thank you.
and for me, the question is how you define a good rock concert.
Ah, a good rock concert is like we have fun on stage and the audience, the crowd has fun. And it's a conversation. And to make a good show, both are needed. You need the band and you need the people. And both have to communicate and to lock in together to create a great evening, to create a great event. And if that happens, it's magic. But both parts are necessary to become something great at the end.
I have like now it's a quick questions and quick answers. Okay, it's like I named this part of the interview like a choose. Okay,
Mhm.
just for we have only a few minutes just to like I intend that you means like a German band. What do you prefer, Accept or Scorpions?
Except or scorpions.
Yeah,
That's
only
that's
one.
difficult. Uh, except
Okay, okay. It's like a traditional two heavy metal bands, Metallica or Slayer.
Metallica. Because
Okay.
Metallica, sorry, I have to give you a longer answer. Metallica was one of the first shows I saw as a kid. It was either the tour for Ride the Lightning or Master of Puppets.
Oh,
And I was still very young and I saw it and it was crazy. And after the show, the band was sitting there and giving autographs like every small band does, and just I still have the autographs here from that show. So Metallica is
oh,
always something special for me.
Oh, now it's a kind of questions that you usually not perform. What you prefer, a love song or a sad ballad?
A love song or a sad ballad? It depends on the mood, but I have to choose one, right?
Yeah.
Sad ballad.
Okay. Like, do you like soccer?
Oh, depends. I watch it, but I'm not a super fan, you know.
Ah, okay. But what is the best one for you? Is Beckenbauer or Rummenigge?
Beckenbauer, Rummenigge. You know your job, you know. That's
Yeah.
well, Beckenbauer. I would call. Ah, yes, I say Beckenbauer
Okay.
because he
Okay.
also
Like,
was a great trainer afterwards.
of course. It's like like this one are two choices, but you need to answer two places. A concert to remember and a concert to forget.
Well, a concert to remember would be the Metallica concert I earlier told you about when I was young and
Hmm.
saw Metallica. That was really wow. And another great concert just recently was Hans Zimmer live. You know, Hans Zimmer, the film composer, the big
Hmm.
orchestra. But I can't name any concert to forget because I forgot them.
Okay, great answer. Now, I would like that you remind the first days that what we were expecting the band in the first days, and now you as a band, you reach the number one charts in Germany album for the last two release. How do you feel reminded that the first days?
Yeah, that's crazy. It's super, it's so crazy because when we started out, we sometimes slept behind the stage in tents and sleeping bags and where it's almost unimaginable to think about where we went from there, you know? Because if you look at the band from back, nobody would have expected that what happened would happen, that we would play in Brazil one day, for example. But
Hmm.
it still it happened. So I'm very grateful and happy to have that. It's really almost not comprehensible that it's happening, but it also shows that you have to keep going, that you have to be focused and determined, and you have to continue and believe in what you're doing, you know, and just do it and do it because you love it, and you have to do what you love as often as it's possible, of course. But yeah, and eventually it will go somewhere where you never expected it to go.
Perfect, perfect. Now, just song are in your set list from last year. Okay, I'm talking about the Agrontia Dinti. I don't know if I mentioned this one, and it has a Brazilian dance version for the song that with a different lyrics that name "Party in Apartment." Okay, I recommend you as a band like to know these lyrics to sing in Portuguese.
Okay.
This song that I think would be a perfect. That'd be awesome. But my question is, I like to request the if the band like a metal band you record a pop cover song like and you do this one perfectly.
Thank
How
you.
the band like choose will now to perform this cover. How do you prefer? Because like the first cover from you I listen from Manoir, okay, and you put everything different, and the last one Gangman style was awesome. And then how do you prepare the songs? How the band join and do these versions?
Usually it's stupid ideas on long car drives. When five people stay together or more people stay together, stick together for a long time, sooner or later you start talking about a lot of nonsense. And usually those ideas are born out of that kind of talks, and hey, let's do this. No, you can't do this. Yeah, why not? And just stupid ideas, and then yes, let's try. And that's yeah, it's born out of fun, basically.
Yeah, Yes, because I think in a concert like I see in Bloodstock, it's a not become a great party that you could really rock it with this version live. I appreciate. And now I'm talking about you are know it about like a folk metal, okay? It's like, and now you have like a new metal style. Let's move this way, that we are mixing Eurodance with heavy metal. Like we have a lot of bands that doing this one, and you a little mix this one, and you already release nightclub.
Mhm.
Do you think this kind of mixes in style, because nightclub also become for me a great song. You be like the future for not keeping the heavy metal style like a nation, like a square with the same tones, with the same one. Do you think this kind of mix of sounds will be the future of heavy metal?
Yes and no, because there's so many different styles of metal, like from power metal,
Yeah,
math metal, heavy metal, hard rock, extreme metal, and I think metal these days to me sounds like it's expanding more and going to all kinds of different places because these days, yes, the internet, everything is networked together, so ideas, people talk with each other from different genres and mix up stuff and come up with something new. And in the end, it's a good thing because there's a place for old-fashioned power metal, there's a place for folk metal, and there's a place for disco metal, like Electric Cowboy, for example, if you want to,
yeah,
you know, and as long people have a good time, have fun doing it, and people enjoy it, there's a place for everything. And I think metal, in a way, needs to evolve because because the fans of the huge bands, of the big bands, like or the bands itself, like Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, they're getting old, and one day they
yeah.
won't play again, and the fans go along, and there needs to grow a younger audience to keep metal alive, and maybe you need to bring some other styles into metal to keep the music alive. And music always evolves. If you look at the history of metal, there was hard rock before, like Led Zeppelin and Black Sabbath, and before that there was yeah, blues rock and the Beatles and
Hmm.
blues. You know, it's a big tree which is and
Yeah.
it's and if it stops evolving, then it's dead.
Yes.
Like like jazz music.
Yeah. Yes, because of this, this is my definition of the future of heavy metal that you already put in your words. Because like I mentioned for you that I love your versions of covers, because you bring another sounds to your sound.
Yeah, thank you.
Uh, Thanks, Mr. Hans. This is my stupid questions. Here in Brazil, we have only 5 minutes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now is that time that I asked you to introduce yourself and invite all your fans to be on Bender's Open Air to see Feuerschwanz. I did again. I did wrong again.
Okay, all right. Everybody should come to Feuerschwanz. It's our first time coming to Brazil, and we are so excited about it. And even if you don't speak German, I will promise you will have a great, great, great time, and you will end the show with a big smile on your face. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Obrigado, Dani. Muito obrigado. Bye bye. See you. Bye
Thank you.
bye.